Let me ask you something. Have you ever poured your heart into a dream only to have someone laugh at it? Maybe it was a family member, a close friend, or even someone you trusted deeply. And yet, instead of support, you got sarcasm, judgment, or silence. It hurts. It confuses you. And worst of all, it makes you question yourself. But what if I told you that not every opinion deserves your attention? That learning to ignore, yes, to intentionally tune out the noise, might be one of the most powerful things you can do for your growth, your peace, and your future. Let's talk about it.
Not everyone deserves a response. Here's a truth we don't hear often enough. You don't owe everyone a reply. Not every insult needs a comeback. Not every judgment deserves your energy. Think about how often we waste our days justifying our dreams to people who don't even understand them, or worse, don't want to understand. Sometimes silence is your strongest answer. People will question your path, especially when you start doing something different, something bold. They'll say, "Who do you think you are?" Or, "That will never work." But responding to every jab, every passive-aggressive comment, that doesn't prove your strength. It drains your strength. Choosing to ignore isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It means you're conserving your energy for something greater, your purpose, your progress.
The quiet power of silence. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man named Sabal. He was constantly mocked by his classmates, not for doing something wrong, but for trying too hard, for dreaming too big. While others were busy making fun of him, Sabal stayed silent. He didn't argue. He didn't try to fit in. He worked. And when graduation came, guess who stood at the top of the class? Sabal didn't need to say anything. His results spoke volumes. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is none at all. Just keep walking, keep working. Let your actions echo louder than words ever could. Because silence is not surrender, it's self-control.
Stop trying to please everyone. Have you ever bent over backwards trying to make everyone happy? You say yes when you want to say no. You downplay your ideas so no one feels threatened. You stay silent about your beliefs just to keep the peace. And what happens? You lose yourself in the process. The truth is, no matter how hard you try, you will never please everyone. People have different opinions, expectations, and insecurities. You could be the kindest soul on earth, and still, someone will find a reason to dislike you. Take an artist, for example. Imagine if every time someone criticized their painting, they changed their style. Eventually, there'd be nothing original left, just a watered-down version of what everyone else wanted. Don't live like that. Be honest with yourself. The people who truly get you won't need an explanation. And the ones who constantly misunderstand you, they never wanted to understand you in the first place.
4. Keep your distance, peacefully. Let's be real. Some people just drain you. No matter how kind you are,
no matter how patient, they find a way to criticize, belittle, or bring negativity into your space. So what do? Argue? Explain? Defend? No. You step back peacefully. This isn't about cutting people off out of anger. It's about protecting your peace like it's sacred, because it is. Think of yourself like a tree. To grow, you need sunlight, good soil, and space to breathe. If you're constantly surrounded by shadows, your growth will be stunted. So yes, keep your distance when necessary. Not because you hate them, but because you love yourself.
Don't let trash live in your mind. We're careful about what we eat, what we wear, even what we post on social media. But how careful are we about what we allow into our minds? Negative comments, harsh judgments, old insults, they pile up like trash. And just like trash in a home, they begin to stink, slowly polluting your thoughts, your confidence, your vision. Here's a rule I live by. If it's not helpful, I don't hold on to it. If someone says something untrue, ignore it. It's not yours to carry. If it's true, use it, improve, grow. But don't let it become shame. You are not what someone else says about you. You are what you choose to believe about yourself.
6. Hit the block button. Seriously. Now, let's talk social media. You post something you're proud of, maybe a photo, a project, a piece of art, and within minutes, someone comments something mean or dismissive. Now you're upset, distracted, second-guessing yourself. For what? Let me tell you something radical. That block button? Use it. You have every right to curate your space, online and off. Just like you wouldn't let a stranger scream insults in your living room, don't let them do it on your feed. I know an artist named Artie. Early in her career, she got mocked online. Instead of arguing, she blocked the trolls and kept painting. Today, she owns a gallery. Those same people now scroll past her success in silence. Your time and energy are precious. Don't waste them on people who only want to pull you down.
Self-improvement is the best clapback. There's a young man named Manav. When he was in school, everyone called him useless. Teachers, classmates, even relatives. But instead of fighting back with words, Manav fought back with work. He studied, he trained, he got better. And today, he's the CEO of a multinational company. That's what I call a comeback. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just keep growing. Improve your habits. Take care of your mind. Learn new skills. Build confidence from the inside out. Because the greatest revenge is not revenge. It's success. 8. Do it now. Time won't wait. Remember Sable? He had another story, one that wasn't so victorious. In his younger years, he often ignored his father Dharmapal's advice. "You've got time," he'd say to himself. "I'll do it later." But life doesn't wait. When his parents passed away, he was left with regrets for not listening, for wasting time, for not taking action when it mattered. Thankfully, Sable turned things around. He learned,
He worked hard and he rebuilt his life. But not everyone gets that second chance. So if you've been delaying something important, starting that project, making that call, pursuing that dream, don't wait. Do it now. Do it with heart. Do it with urgency. Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed, but today is still in your hands. 9. The final word. Protect your peace. Elevate your life. Here's what I want you to take away from all of this. Ignoring isn't about being cold. It's about being clear. Silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. And your life? It's too important to spend it explaining yourself to people who aren't even listening. Love yourself enough to protect your energy. Believe in yourself enough to walk away from noise. And trust yourself enough to rise. Quietly, powerfully, and unapologetically. Your progress is the answer. Your peace is the victory. And your future is still being written. So keep going and never, ever let someone's opinion become your reality.